it's very nice outside, and weather's starting to get a bit cooler, so that's nice. And it may be cool now, but it's going to get a little hot and heated as far as the draft is concerned. And without any further ado, it's time! It's time for the Madden series, season 17 draft. Now, unlike other times where I've done most of the drafting myself, this time we'll have general managers, and that's also including Primetime right there. And Blaze, I'm happy to say, Blaze, you're part of the people that are going to be drafted. And by the way, I did get your character, or not your character, but rather, I have your character when it comes to WWE. Of course, he's going to look a lot more different than he looked last time, but otherwise the principle is the same. You're back. Okay. Let me take care of one more thing here. And Patty's here. Okay. Well, well, I haven't established a position, but I'll look at your I have the list in front of me though, so I'll refer to that in a moment. But as of yet, you haven't even been picked yet. And well, there's two more GMs. You have AJ and Joker. So I did provide you guys the list of players to be picked. And if you haven't, let me know. But it is great to see you guys. Got it? All right. So you have your list in front of you. You probably have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 people that you're like, all right, I have some backup plans in case, something like that. Oh, hang on a moment. In this case, how do I put this? You'll have 3 people on your team outside of course, yourself. What position? Oh, hey, Patty. I'll get back to you in a moment, AJ. To answer Blaze, or rather his question. Well, like I have you playing like, what is it? Cornerback, safety, linebacker, wide receiver, tight end. Those are like positions that require speed. Oh, who gets to pick first? That would be Atticus and the Carolina Panthers. And believe it or not, he already submitted his first round pick. Or he has the first pick overall. And because he has the first pick overall, he does have the right to make the choice, which he already did. And I'll just type it in the chat for you. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. I will add kicker to it. But, all right, I will add kicker as a position that you could possibly be drafted as. So it's all good, though. So I'm not responsible about your thought. Oh, I sent you the list. Joker, I sent you the list to, I think it's the Joker 2638. I sent it to that account on Discord. I sent it to Discord, but if you need it, I'm not sure if I can share it with you on the... Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I sent it there. I sent it via Discord because I don't think I was going to be able to do it in the chat, so... That's just what it was. But anyway, so Atticus had the first overall pick, and of course he is within his right to make the choice since he's the first pick and everything. And I'll just type in the chat who he picked and at what position. And the number 1 pick by the Panthers, I'll just type it in the chat. Matt Storm at running back for the Panthers. That's who he chose. And of course I'll go through player management or the depth chart in case you guys want to see what you're working with for each of your teams, and also as a way to help me keep track of who's up next. And speaking of who's next, let's get to him. Let's get to the Washington Commanders and their GM. Oh, I almost forgot one other thing. So each of you gets 3 picks, and of course you take turns just like you would in what is it? Back in the day when you guys played basketball, you would always have 2 teams, and then you would pick everybody one at a time. Something like that. But also you guys get 1 free agent pick, and it's a way to what's the word? It's a way to use as draft capital, or you can hold on to it, and then when the time comes to use it, you can. Of course, I put the rules in the what is it? The Discord. In your DMs to refer to it. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Troy? There you go. I'm just writing this stuff down, although I kind of wish I had computers with me, but I mean, I have a computer. It's just it's easier for me to put it down on a piece of paper. Well, I hope you feel better. That's the thing. I hope you feel better because it stinks when you get sick. I'm gonna just say that. Okay. All right. Now I can. For sure. Yeah. All right, so now let me let Mr. Alpine know, a.k.a. Joshua James, since he's the general manager. I'll let him know that he's next. How do I become a GM? Oh, of course, you would volunteer, but in this case, let me. I'm gonna make another list here, especially for those who want to come back or for those who are brand new to it. So I already have 10 GMs for this season, but I can put you on for next season, so I'm okay with that. And then you just tell me what team that you want to be the general manager of. Anyway, Leo is sleeping. Can I draft for him too? It would kind of lose its integrity if that was the case. And I just gave Joshua the notice that he and his team is on the clock. So I'm going to give him, starting right now, 2 minutes to make his pick. And if he doesn't, then I'll just have to skip him and go to the next person. Oh, Seattle Seahawks. Ah. I think that's the first I think you're the first GM to pick the Seattle Seahawks. They are one-time Super Bowl champions. They had the Legion of Boom, which I thought was awesome. Oh, well, Jose's here. Okay. All right. So, in the event that, you're third, but in this case, Joshua's second. So you'll be up next. That is, regardless of whether Joshua answers the call. The Sea Chickens. I knew it. I knew either AJ or Patty was going to say it, but AJ said it. All right, so if Joshua makes his pick between now and the 12-minute mark, as you see on the clock, then he will make his pick. But if he doesn't, then I will have to defer to you, Joker. And then basically for anybody who's unfortunate not to be able to make it, they pretty much will have to basically take what's left, or I'll have to come up with an alternate solution for them. Which I will come up with. Oh, you're fifth. You have the 5th overall pick. You also have the 15th and the 5th, 15th, and 25th picks out of 30. There are 30 picks total because there's 30 players. All right, 15 seconds left for Joshua. Now, if Joshua does come in later in the show and makes his picks, you're 8th. You have the 8th, 18th, and the 28th. Although if people don't show up, you might get some good players after all. Oh, I see. Well, unfortunately, Joshua just lost out on it. But no worries. I will talk to Joshua when he gets up then. All right. Well, in that case, Joker, it turns out you get the next pick. So, Joker, yes, I do try calling them that, but I was trying to be nice. Wait, what am I saying? Wait, I am saying it. Only the Seattle Sea Chickens. Okay. All right, so Damian Shelley. All right, let me put his name down first, and then you can tell me what position you're drafting him as. That way, I'll create his character, and he'll be ready to go when all is said and done. And Brandon Cornwell, aka Spike Ryan. But yeah, what position is he going to play? Because based on his character, based on what I know from a kicker. Oh, well, says here he can play quarterback, wide receiver. Wait, do you guys need a pick? All right, actually, hang on a second. Let me see if you guys do need a kicker, and if you do, all right, I will make him a kicker. There's no problem with that. I'm just gonna check to see the stats of the kicker. Actually, you could use one. Not that it's the biggest need, but you could use it. All right, so final answer. Is that what you want as a kicker? I'll also make him a punter too, just so he can do both of those things. So yeah, final answer. Okay, no, I already have you, Blaze, but you haven't been picked yet. Yes, okay. Then I'll add kicker and punter as positions he can play in addition to what I had already listed. All right, cool. All right, I got you, and put him on the New York Giants. I haven't created his character yet, but at least you have him. That is, if I can spell correctly. Thank you. All right. All right, I'm putting it down. All right, so you got Damian Shelley. But unfortunately, much like I said, unfortunately, if Leo can't make it, then I'll have to skip him. But I'll give him 2 minutes. And those 2 minutes will start at the top at the 15-minute mark. I'll give him his 2 minutes. So if he makes his selection between now and at the end of the show, great. If not, I'll come up with a solution for him. And his 2 minutes starts right now. And of course, as we go through the rounds, like 2 minutes for round 1, a minute for round 2, and 30 seconds for round 3. You know, just to keep the things moving though. So Leo said that I can draft for him. It'd be nice if he said it himself, but I mean, I'm not saying that I don't believe you. It's just I could do that. I just want to verify it. Wait, you're... Oh, by actions you mean like what Spike Ryan did, turning his back on the shield, right? Yeah, that's what I said, but I mean, I guess he just wanted to get it out, so just get it out of your system, man. Anyway, one more minute for Leo though. But yeah, I know what I could do. So for Joshua and for Leo, unless either one of them come in, what I will do is, you know, give them the ability to, what is it? Sign anybody who doesn't get drafted, especially from, you know, Joshua or Leo. They can be signed as free agents, which I can do. Oh, okay. Well, there's Leo. All right. Well, now that I saw Leo and he got it in before time ran out. All right. Well, in that case, let me go to the Jets then. So, if I'm going based on what the team needs, and if I'm going back to what I mentioned to Leo when I was briefing him on this, let's see. All right, cool. Let's see. So running back is fine. Also, let me sort the positions in the teams really quickly. There we go. Now I can keep track of like how much is there one of or most of. Looks like offensive tackle is the one, or actually no, that's, let me see. Okay. If I have to draft for Leo, let's see. They have Zach Wilson. Christ. That is not good. And granted, this was at around the time that Aaron Rodgers was injured, so they didn't really have much to work with. So if I had to go with a position, it would be quarterback. So let's see. Let's see who's a quarterback that could work. Quarterback. Ah. Okay. I thought it was beneficial. Okay, so I'll get you a quarterback, but all they did was hold you back. Well, yeah, that's what happened with Seth Rollins when he turned his back. Okay, then in that case, I will, on behalf of Leo, let me type this in. Oh, right. Let me... There we go. Wanted to at least let the people in the draft room know. To be with your best friend, Liv Morgan. Why am I not surprised? All right, let me put down Elmeister's name really quickly. And then the Falcons, aka Primetime, will be on the clock. That is, if I can get this stupid pen to work. There you go. Okay, thank you. All right. Now we turn over to the Falcons and prime time. Ah, well, yeah, definitely needed a quarterback. All right. Wow, that was quick. Okay. All right, let me get the cool. All right, I'll put his name down. Mr. Firefox at that is, if I can get this stupid pen to work, thankfully. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. That was awesome. All right, so next up. Oh, hey, what's up, Atticus? I already put down that Matt Storm was the first pick. So I already got your pick down, just, again, based on the fact that you had the first overall pick. Okay, so next up will be the Saints. And, of course, that is, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that's Spike Ryan's team. So, Spike, based on what you know, I will be more than happy to help you in case you pick somebody and it's like, oh, wait, somebody else picked them. But anyway, so who will it be that's going to play for you and the Saints? Mind you, just because they're in their current position doesn't mean that's where they will stay. But if that's where you want them to be, I'm cool with that too. So, who are your options? I believe I shared with you the list there, Brandon. Oh, let me reshare it with you. I shared it with you in the Discord, if you remember. I'll share it with you again. Oh. Of course, Blaze is volunteering himself to be next, though. How many rounds? 3 rounds. Yeah, 3 rounds. 3 rounds. Now, obviously, if there were fewer teams, then yeah, there'd be more rounds, but in this case, 3. And of course, as mentioned before, each team gets a free agent signing pick. And of course, you could always use those picks to hoard on draft picks, or you could trade away your picks to get more free agent picks, which the latter carries over, kind of like back in the day when I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember, but I remember watching Wheel of Fortune, and before they had the free play space, they had the free spin space, and then later just a free spin token, which you could use either at that moment or in a later round when you absolutely needed it. That's kind of what those are for. Oh, Peter Griffin, I'm so sorry. I was so busy explaining I forgot to. All right, let me turn this down here. Are those in-game characters? No, it would be the created characters. I should be more specific. I'm so sorry if I did not mention that part, though. Oh, Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin he's available, and but at what position, though? He can play any offensive line. He can play like offensive tackle, guard, center, or on defense at defensive tackle or defensive end. So he can play those positions because he's a big, strong man. So it's Peter Griffin, but what position though? Or actually, maybe I should provide that offensive. You know how stupid of me! I forgot to share this with you. How stupid of me! Oh, a free agent. Well, the draft pick is for today, or I'm sorry, the draft pick is for today, and a free agent is for after. That's what I meant. Sorry. Oh, offensive guard. Let me see if you guys need an offensive guard on either the right or the left. Okay, right is fine. Okay, left is fine. Okay, right tackle's good. 72. No, not the in-game people. Because if I did that, then it would just throw everything off, and I certainly don't want to get to that. Okay. Let's see. Let me just make sure I got the... Okay, I'll put him at right guard. I just had to make sure which side of the ball he may need to be moved. Okay, I'm getting stupid. All right, let me use this pen here. Right guard. There we go. Got it. All right, so New Orleans Saints. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, for the people who don't get drafted. Yeah, absolutely, Blaze. That more or less is what it works down to. All right, next up is the Jaguars. Wow, primetime. I got to give primetime some. Next up is the Jaguars and Jose, and then after that is you and the Dolphins, AJ. So Jose, who is next though? Oh yes. Let me do that for you. I will do that for you. Can I drop? Or actually, no. I already provided it to you. It's right there. But I'll send it again in case you have to. And I'll send it to you via Discord. Even though I already sent it, but I'll send it to you again. There you go. Oh, yes. I think he means in the chat. I was saying in the chat. In terms of the draft order, or in terms of who got picked what, or I'm just trying to understand what you mean by in the chat, like, or what you meant by the draft list. Because if you mean like the list of players, well, I already provided to you. But if you're talking about like the order of who gets drafted, oh, okay. Well, I don't know about the whole list though. But if you're just talking about the order of who picks first, second, and so on, all the way to 10th, if that's what you mean, then I'll type it for you. Oh, so that's what it is? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, I may as well do it. I may as well do this just as a point of reference, though. But I did not know that you were not close to Discord access. If I'd have known what you meant, I probably would have came to that conclusion, but oh well. And then AJ sent him the list via Skype, if he has that. Okay. So that's the draft order from, each round, unless specified otherwise. All right, let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can send you the link. If I can, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but there you are, Joshua. Well, hey, Joshua, if you want to make your pick for your team, go for it, man. In the meantime, let me. And also, hey, what's up, Iron Smasher? Actually, I'm not even sure if. No, this did not work. Damn it. If Jose's in it, then I'll take him. Well, actually, Jose is one of the GMs, so you can't take him. But no, I legit, I really did try to get it in, but it doesn't work. If it was, hang on. Huh. I'll see what I can do to figure this out. Jeez. Hey, what's up, Wally? Well, oh yeah, and back to Jose. I'm sorry. I was so busy trying to help Atticus, I forgot to get back with Jose. So yeah, Jose, if you're in the chat, have you made your decision yet? Oh, this? Adobe Acrobat. Oh, that worked. Yeah. All right. There you go. You got it. But yeah, I'm very sorry about that, Atticus. It's just I didn't know how to do it via YouTube. I could do it via Discord. It was just anyway. All right. So Jose, are you in the chat? If not, I'll give you the next 2 minutes. If not, I'll move over to AJ. Oh, so your pick. I'm sorry. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Wally. So your pick. Well, you haven't made your pick yet. So the people that you can pick, I'll just tell you who you can. You can draft biological. You can draft Jordan Walker, JT Price, Mr. Blaze, Diamond Light, Jamar, RS, Triple Beat. Yeah, I sent Joshua the list via Discord. So if you have that, you can use that as a guide though. Blaze McCoy, you can pick Wally, you can pick Blade Charge, James Garcia, Patty Chase, Brandon, myself, Ram, Alex Ghost, or Mario Party Brandon, just to name a few. Oh yeah, and Louis Levanguer. Or Munchie. You'll take Wally. Interesting. Okay. Well, this goes back to the Commanders since we... Alright, so let me put Wally. I don't see kicker on my... Well, that was before I updated it, Blaze, so I didn't know you wanted to be a kicker, but I added it later on. But at the time, I didn't have it there. And, oh, by the way, what position is Wally going to play? Is he going to play offensive line or Oh, let me go back to the Commanders. What am I doing? Is he going to play offensive line, defensive line, quarterback, fullback, or a tight end? Those are the positions that Wally has and can play. Let me see. Okay. On the offensive. Okay. Offensive positions include the quarterback, or actually, they don't even have a fullback. Okay, well, forget the fullback then. Tight end. Tight end is another position that he could play. He could play as an offensive lineman, starting with the left tackle, then the left guard, or the center, or actually right guard's pretty good. Tight end. All right, Wally, you get to block and you get to catch passes, man. How do you feel? Wally was your next pick? Oh, well, you can always trade with Joshua if you want to get Wally, but if not, that's all right. All right, tight end. That is if I can spell it correctly. And then I guess I can, well, do stick around so that by the time we get back to you, you can make your next pick. But I got you. I got you for Wally at tight end. All right, so I got you. Okay, so next up is AJ himself. AJ, you finally get to make your pick. There we go. I'm not. Oh, absolutely not. All right, you need Patty as your. Let me see if you. Let's see if you do need a kicker. Hold on. But you could always draft Patty to have her. Oh gosh. 76. Yeah. I will do that for you. All right. So in that case, let me get the Miami Dolphins for Patty. Oh yeah, and also we just skipped Jose, if only because he wasn't in the. Oh my gosh, I there we go. Patty Chase. Okay, kicker. I'll also have her play punter too, just because she can do those things. Okay. But I got Patty on the Miami Dolphins, though. You never know, Blaze. You never know. But who knows? Who knows? Somebody could draft you as, say, or they could draft you as a linebacker or some other position. But we'll see what happens, though. Okay, so, well, I was going to let Jose know, but he was in the chat, but he's not here. But I'll let Azriel know, as Azriel's now on the clock for the Cowboys. I'll just let him know. Oh, let me do something really quick for our last pick before I start. I don't see Blaze on the list, though. Wait, you don't? Hang on. Oh, that's right. That was before I am so stupid. You know what I just realized? I forgot that oh no, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. He's at the bottom. He's at the bottom of the list. He's at the bottom of see right between Walter Johnson and Blaze. That's where he is, or at least that's where he was listed at the time. All right. Yep. Oh, there you are, Jose. Well, anyway, one team already passed you up, and that was the Dolphins by AJ, but now that you're here, now I can go back to the Jaguars. The Jaguars are 7th, 17, and 27 in the draft. 7th per round. Oh, let me catch up on the chat. What am I doing? Asriel is going to get you for picking me before him, AJ. Well, hey, AJ can always trade down or trade up or something. Or in the case of Asriel, he would have to trade up to get Patty, which we'll see what he'll do. A fullback. Oh, you did. I did not know that you were a fullback and a wide receiver. And hello to Bolt Bro VR. What's up? Oh, and going back to our briefing there, Jose. I mentioned. I mentioned your biggest needs were. You had a lot of needs. I'll just say that. I'll just say that though. But if I had to just go through the gamut of positions that you guys need, let me see. Let's see. Okay, no, running back, you're good. You got running back, and you got tight end, especially now that you're there. And you got tight end. That's really good. Left tackle's not bad. Oh, left guard is probably one. All right, so left guard is one. So is center. Oh, okay, right guard's good. Right tackle. Oh, Asriel, I'm afraid Patty just got picked by AJ, so if you want Patty, you might need to make a deal with AJ. And see what and come up with some trades. Yeah, exactly. AJ got you. Okay. Back to Jose. Right now this is Jose's pick, but we'll get to you after this one cuz you'll be up at I'll trade him? What do you mean you got what do you mean by you'll trade him? The Jag select. What do you Brooklyn Joker's actually a GM, Jose. So Brooklyn Joker's not even on the list of. He is the GM, so you can't pick him. No worries, AJ. You can pick another kicker or. Well, once I get to Asriel's turn, I can help him with what he might need to trade in order to make it happen. I scroll up. I sent the list earlier. Oh, you know what? Let me... Hang on a moment. I'm going to pin it. Hang on. Let me pin the message there. There we go. I pinned it, so you can just refer to it. There we go. All right. But yeah, I sent you the list there, Jose. Let's see. So, left defensive tackle is also a potential pick, or right defensive end is another one, and so is defensive Jordan Walker. Okay, so Jordan Walker is available. Now you just have to tell me where you want him to play. Let's see. Okay, so running back's already taken, but O-line or D-line is one of the picks he can make. So you just have to tell me where he's going to play, and we'll make that happen. That is, if I can get this stupid pen to work. Thank you. Because you'll either need defense or an offensive lineman to protect. O-line. Okay, let me see. Let me go back to the O-line, and then you can tell me which position on the O-line you'll need him for. Of course. Okay, so right tackle. Okay, right tackle. Center. Okay, so the lowest is the center. Do you want him to be the center? I mean, Jordan Walker was a center, so he's the best center in the game. When you try him with a sorry defensive tackle, that's the result you're going to get. I love using that line. I don't know why. But no, center is the weakest out of all of the offensive lineman positions, so. But I just want to make sure that I get the okay. All right, I will do that for you. Okay. I got you there. All right, so Azriel will be up next to make his pick or make a trade or do what he has to do. Oh, actually, he just sent me the... Okay. Oh, sorry. I was answering a DM really quickly. I'll give you Blade Charge as a kicker, as he's a good kicker. Yeah, he is. He is. But that's, well, that is if AJ wants that. If that's all right, then Azriel can just simply do a pick and trade, where he picks Blade Charge and then he'll trade him to you in exchange for Patty. But that's if he accepts it. If not, I'll do everything I can to help you with the process, though. Oh, let me go back. Let me go to the Cowboys, since they're up next. So let's see what he does. I can do that for Patty. Oh, so you do accept. Okay. Oh, and also Blaze is another guy that you can... I was about to say, or you can pick Blaze, but let's see. What does AJ say? Does he go with Blade Charge or does he go with Blaze? We'll see. Because either way, I'll send Patty over. To the Cowboys. Okay, so Azriel is okay with either. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Azriel still has to technically make the pick. Ah! Okay. Well, Azriel, technically speaking, are you going to pick Blaze and then trade him? All right. I will do that for you. So technically he was picked, but then I'm just going by who was originally selecting him, but remembering that... Okay. I got to get a better pen than this one. Okay, so I got Blaze as a kicker, originally drafted by the Cowboys, but then switched over. So now Patty's going to Dallas, and Mr. Blaze finally gets drafted, and now he's going to Miami as a kicker. So that's unbelievable. I'll keep it PG, bro. I'm going to keep it PG. So yeah, originally Blaze and Patty were drafted by the Cowboys and Dolphins respectively, but now it's traded. So there you go. You got it. And then the last one goes to the Green Bay Packers, which is owned by Clinton. I'm going to let him know, even though I imagine he'll... All right, let me let Clinton know. Oh, wrong link. No, but if anything, you actually proved to be a pivotal piece for a trade. And, draft picks can be traded, even if they got drafted already, but there you go. All right, so I just let Clinton know. Oh yeah, let me switch over to Clinton, and I'm gonna adjust my seat really quickly. Yeah, that's insane though, because it's so sad though that Tua is suffering head trauma, which it's sad. It really is. Okay, I can do that for you, Jose, and that's all I will do. But I will do that for you. All right, so I just let Clinton know. I'll give him. Okay, well I'll give him a minute and a half since the 2 minutes are just starting right now. Okay. Or actually, I'll just give him 2 minutes starting right. Now, of course, right now. All right, so he's got 2 minutes, does Clinton. And just as was the case with Joshua and then Jose earlier, if he doesn't make a pick, then I'll have to go back to the Panthers to start round 2. But we'll see what Clinton says. I'm going to keep an eye out for Clinton, or if he sends... also, he can send me his draft pick via DMs if that's what he has. In case he knows the draft is on. It's just... Anyway. All right, so one more minute. One more minute for Clinton. All right, so we're approaching the 30-second mark. All right, so 15 seconds for Clinton. If he doesn't make a selection, I'll just move over to Atticus. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. All right. Now we're going to start round 2. And round 2 starts once again with Atticus Black. So, Mr. Atticus, if you're in the chat, you may make your next selection, buddy. Oh. There. So, he already has Matt Storm as a running back, and as well as himself at quarterback. I may as well show this while I have a chance. So, yeah, there you see Atticus. And there you see Matt Storm. Of course, as mentioned before, Atticus had already picked Matt Storm prior to the draft show beginning. Again, based on the fact that he's the number 1 pick. Well, his team is the number 1 pick. All right, so Atticus, if you're in the chat, what do you got? Or wait, let me see if he left a message to where he says. Okay. All right, I guess I'll have to notify him that he's up next. Okay. Hey, what's up, Logan? How you doing, man? Okay. I guess I'll have to let Atticus know one more time. I'll just give him the quick link so he can get in there. Hey, I'm happy that you're doing pretty well, my dude. Well, I'll just let him know. But anyway, if I were to come up to pick again, I'd begin with JT Price. Well, that is if Atticus doesn't pick him, but we'll see. Okay. I will give him the 2-minute. I'll give him the 2-minute, or actually no, 1-minute warning since this is the second round. Can't talk. And his 1 minute starts right now. So if Atticus does not submit his pick, or unless Clinton comes in and submits his pick, then Joshua, you'll be up next. And it's just like how the actual draft works, that if after your allotted time you don't submit your pick, the next team can make the pick, but that the team that got passed over can still make their pick. And that kind of happened with the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, that happened in 2003 and 2004. I remember quite vividly in the 2004 draft, especially when I believe I was like, I think I was like, I was 14. No, wait. I was 15 years old at the time, and what I remember was at the time. Oh, got one more. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the minute. Yeah, I remember the Vikings ran out of time, and they got passed over by 2 teams before they picked, which was crazy. Well, Joshua, looks like you got your wish after all. So, wait. We need more defense. Make him a running back? Well, anyway. So to make it official, is JT Price your pick? Just to make it official. Yes, he is. All right. And just so I understand it correctly, because he can play defensive end, he can play linebacker, tight end, and a running back, and you wanted running back, right? Actually, let's see if the Commanders do need a running back. Hold on. Not necessarily. I mean, sure, they could use another one if you wish, but let's see. And you already have a tight end that's going to be taken care of. But I just want to make sure that that's exactly what you want. That's what you want. All right. Well, if nothing else, it'll help with Brian Robinson in that he does not have to carry the load all by himself. So that's one good thing about it. I will give you credit for that one. All right, so JT Price at running back. All right, you got it. Commanders need a franchise quarterback. Oh yeah, that's also another potential need though. But there's still enough people that could play quarterback though. But we'll see. What was it? Oh yeah, right. Running back. What am I doing? Washington Commanders. What am I doing? Okay. Running back. All right, cool. Okay. So I got it down. Well, you still got one more pick left to go there, Joshua. All right, so next up, unless Clinton and let me see. Let me look in the DMs really quickly in case any picks have been submitted. No. Okay. All right, so next back up again is Joker. So Joker, you're back on the clock again, bro. Wait, what? Me? Wow. Okay. Well, I am one of the players you can draft, so all right. Although I think I know somebody who might have wanted me, but we'll see. TJ Toad. As wait, do you guys wait? Hang on a second. Let me see if you guys need a tight end. Maybe not necessarily. But I can play anything though. Yeah, because you have a very good tight end. I mean, of course, this was before Darren Waller retired, but at the time he was still playing. Let me see. Oh yeah, he's definitely, absolutely, Joshua. Those are, if nothing else, you give Brian Robinson the. Oh dear. Okay, see, I did not know. So you sent me a message 10 minutes ago. That's. Wait. Ah. Well, you can still make a trade for. You can make a trade for with Joker just as you did with Azrael. We'll see what you're willing to do. But since technically Joker's still picking, let me see. But yeah, you have me at tight end though. But if you want me to stay as tight end, I can do that for you. But if you need me somewhere else, I will do that for you. No worries, AJ. I will help you as much as I can, given I'm the commissioner. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was back when they still had Saquon Barkley though. Giants need a quarterback. Yeah, they definitely do. Yep. Wait, Joker, are you still here? Although all right, so they're set at left tackle. Good. They might need some help at left guard, but that's. And then they already have Joker though. Yeah. Yes. Wait, yes, as in. Also, when we get to AJ's turn, then I can ask. Then we can see if we can make a trade or anything like that. But we'll see. But first, as in yes, you need a quarterback or a wide receiver. Because I believe you were probably answering prime time though. Oh, well, in that case, let's see, tight end. Wait, what was the? All right, let me go back to. Okay, left tackle's fine. Left guard. Sure. Although I'm not sure why this guy is bench, but okay, right guard. All right. In my case, that is if I can spell correctly. So there it is, right guard. So there we go. There we go. All right, so as it stands, I'm a right guard for the Giants, so I'm good with that. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay. So now that we got that, and since Leo himself early in the show asked me to help him with his draft board, I will help him. Because he did say in the chat to help him, so I'm going to help him. So they needed a quarterback. They got it now. But what else do they need? Let's see. Running back, they're good. And then, well, they have a solid wide receiver line, so that's good. Tight end could possibly... All right, that's a possible one. It's not the worst, but it can be fixed, though. Let's see. Well, there you see Leo at center because, of course, that was the weakest position they needed help with. Okay. Oh, hey. Left defensive tackle. Okay, so defense is looking really good. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I think we just found our weak link, though. So in his place, if I know Leo the way I do, he would probably pick somebody that he trusts. Let's see. He would probably pick... Of course. He would probably pick somebody like James Garcia because he can play left linebacker. All right. Oh, and more specifically, left outside linebacker. Oh. Jets. There we go. All right, let me read that in a moment. Hold on a moment. So in this case, there you go. But yeah, they needed some help there. What is the biggest thing the Commanders need? Because you got a big surprise. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. I gotta write it down. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. So let's see. Unless Clinton and... Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so unless Clinton or Atticus come in the chat, because they still have picks they hadn't made yet. But next up is primetime Sean Sanders. So we go back to the Falcons. So... And I believe he had a bit of a draft board, but we'll see who he ultimately goes with. I got to give Primetime a lot of credit because he's been prepared. He's prepared. He is prepared, man. And I got to give him credit for that. Blaise McCoy at left tackle. Okay, so left tackle. For the Atlanta Falcons. Okay, let me write him down. Wait, let me see if you guys actually do need a left tackle. Hold on. Before I make this official. Oh, okay. You actually do have a left tackle. Do you have a right tackle? Hold on. You do. Right guard? Oh, you do. Left guard? You don't. Okay, so center or left guard could also be another option. I had to check just to be sure that maybe the tackle positions were good, but then maybe the guard or the center weren't. But in this case, it's the left guard or center. Left guard's probably the worst for wear. All right. Can you pick my last pick for me? You have to. Okay. So just as I did with Leo, I can do for Joker on the last pick. Okay, I will do that for you. All right, let me put left guard instead. Hang on a moment. Wait, where did I put? Wait, where's Blaze? Oh, right. There, left guard. Oh, welcome back, Atticus. You missed a couple of picks, but you can still make your pick since you hadn't made your pick yet. So, what are your needs? Oh, well, let's take a look at your needs. All right, so Blaze McCoy has been drafted. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at your big needs. I guess we could. Let's see. All right, so you already have yourself. You have Matt Storm. So starting at wide receiver. Okay, so you have Adam Thielen. Okay. Well, I mean, Hayden Hurst is a good guy, but I don't know if he's... So tight end's one. Left tackle's okay. Left guard could be a lot to be desired. I'm just showing you your needs. Center is one. Right guard. Oh, well, somebody already picked me, Atticus. Somebody already picked me, actually. I would have said yeah, but unfortunately somebody already picked me, and that was Joker. Yeah, I was already drafted. Now, obviously, if you want to make a trade for me, you can. But and since Joker is going off to bed, now I have to act on his behalf as well as Leo's, since they gave me the nod in the chat. And that's the important thing, is that they gave me the word in the chat, which they did. Of course, AJ's also making a trade for... Has Leo been picked? No, he is the GM. So technically you can't even pick him. Yeah, but I'll tell you who you can pick. I'll just go over the names that you can pick straight up. You have Biological, who himself is an O-line guy. You have Jennifer Riley, although I'll name her to Jennifer Wolverine just to be clear. But yeah, Jennifer Wolverine is one. Of course, she plays the more smaller positions. Mike Wasson, Dragonheart, Gregory Blakely. Arkham 500's character, Louis Levanquer. Carol Parks. Oh, Jordan Walker's also been picked. He's already picked. And the person who picked him was Jose. So unless you want to make a trade with Jose, you could. But yeah, Carol Parks is another. Diamond Light, Jamar Games, Rain Sinclair, Triple Beat, Munchie, Adrian Chambly, Blade Charge, Brandon Cuevas, Ram, and then we have two new players in Alex Ghost and Mario Party Brandon. Bio. Yep, Bio's good. Okay, so he's an offensive line guy, so let's see. What's the biggest need? 73. Center. Okay, so it looks like center's the biggest thing. So, but to make it official, do you want him at center? Biological. Center. All right, I will do that for you. Okay, so if I can spell it correctly, thank you. Okay, let me put him down. Bio. All right, well, congratulations, Atticus. Also, let me check my DMs in case someone's sent me a message. Cool. Center if need be. Okay, cool. And, of course, Joshua James awaiting his third pick. But back up next is the Saints. So the Saints, of course, would be Spike Ryan. Let me go to the Saints really quickly. There we go. So Spike Ryan is now on the clock. Okay. Oh, there he is. There he is. And then the next two after that will be Jose and AJ for Jacksonville and Miami, respectively, though. Gotta go. So you'll trade your last for someone's free agent pick. Oh. Okay, well, since I'm acting on behalf of Joker and Leo for the Giants and Jets, respectively, who are you willing to trade to, Atticus? And while you think about that, I'll tell you who's left. Brandon. It's all cool. So you got Jennifer. No worries. So you got. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, Jennifer Wolverine, Mike Watson, Dragonheart. Yeah, Jen Wolverine, whatever you want to call her. Dragonheart, Gregory Blakely. Jennifer Wolverine. Okay. All right, let me put the name down really quickly before I forget. And then also, what position is she playing? Trade for me. No, hey, the fact that you got chosen, dude, and you were a first-round pick, man, that's insane. But hey, it worked out. All right, so back to Spike Ryan. So the position she can play. Want to trade your pick to Leo? Okay, I'll hold that thought. I'm gonna hold that thought for a moment, but I'm gonna get back to Spike Ryan. So she can play cornerback, safety, linebacker, wide receiver, and tight end. So let's see what. But we'll see what you might need. Let's see. Starting with wide receiver. Looks like wide receiver is pretty good, though. I have Jennifer Wolverine. It's now just a matter of, okay, well, what position? So that's all that's left. So let's see. Wide receiver's good. Ooh, you guys might need a tight end. That's one. Okay. Actually, let's take a look and see what you really do need really quickly. Got a kitten. Oh yeah, that's right. You shared a picture of your cat one time, and I thought, oh my gosh, is that Kitty? I'll just say it wasn't me because I'm a orange furred cat, not a black furred cat. All right, so tight end. Okay, so tight end's one. Let me see. Let's see, linebacker. Well, you're a linebacker, of course. Okay, so maybe right outside linebacker's one. Let's see. And then cornerbacks are good. Free safety, you're good. Although strong safety might need some help. All right, so strong safety. see, we're tight end. What was tight end again? Okay, so it looks like strong safety is the weakest, but you can still go with tight end or any of the other positions. But I just figured the least I could do is show you what you could pick, Mr. Spike Ryan. All right, and then of course Jose will be up next, unless Clinton comes in. And then Josh was like, now then, strong safety. You got it. You got it, my friend. Okay. All right, so next up will be the Jaguars. We're getting close, Joshua. We're getting very close to getting back to you again. So, Jose. Oh, so to answer your question, Blaze, so, oh, I almost forgot. I got to take care of one other thing. So, Atticus is going to trade his pick to Leo for a second, for another free agent pick. So, you have two of them. And now he has none. Okay. I'm just putting this down on a piece of paper so I remember. Oh, hey. There we go. There. That way I can remember. But to answer your question, Blaze, what I did was, all I did was just, like, the creations are always going to be guys. That's what I did. But they get the Mulan treatment, and by that I mean, if you remember in the movie Mulan, Mulan disguised herself as a man, and that's pretty much what that is. Now, in order to make it happen, all I had to do was, all right, well, I got to make him clean shaven, because you know how women don't have beards and mustaches or anything like that. A good majority don't. And I had to make it to where the chest was much, much larger than the stomach, with obvious exceptions. So in other words, I had to make the figure look as if a woman is in the pads. So that's kind of what I went with. So, and really it was just a good way to get, Patty a way to go in there and kick some butt, like... Anyway... All right. So Jose, if you're in the chat, let me know. I'll give you your minute starting right. I'll have to start. I'll give him 1 minute. Starting right now. Da, da, da. So I'll give him a minute, and if not, then AJ will be up next. Oh, never mind. Jose's there. All right, never mind. Jose's here. All right, so Jose, you're back up on the clock again. If you need me to help you with who's left to be drafted, I will be more than happy to do it. But who will be the next contestant on the Jacksonville Jaguars? And I'll be more than happy to run down who's still left to be picked, if any. Okay. Da, da, da. Oh, right. Oh, I forgot to mention Jacksonville. You need some on defense? All right, so let's take a look at the defensive position, starting with left defensive end. Okay, left defensive end could use some help, as could the right, as can the defensive tackle, and left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker's good, so you're good there. As is right, so you would need. So far you need defensive end, either side, defensive tackle, a left outside linebacker. Let's see. Well, you have the cornerback, so you're good there. And free safety, okay. Strong safety, maybe. And kicker and punter you could also use too. Champley is available. And Champley is one of those guys that you can pick him. Champley is a lot like a Joker. You can make him anything. But now you just have to tell me what position he's going to play. Is Mr. Adrian Champley. Okay. I'll go over here. I'll go through this slowly just so you might consider. Okay. Which side has a lot of holes? Oh. Alright, let me see. Which one has the lowest? 79, no. 78, okay. 76. 73. Okay, so it looks like right defensive end is the biggest hole. So a right defensive end. And of course, as mentioned before, Adrian's like a Joker. You can make him anything. Now, you don't have to pick. Okay. All right. So right defensive end. Okay. I got you covered. Okay, you got it. Let me get Jacksonville. Wait, let me make sure I didn't forget anybody. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. All right, you got it. So defensive end, you got it. Okay. So now we get back to AJ. Now, since Joker has left for the night, and now I'm acting on his behalf, I can actually I can help you with this one. I can help you with this. So what I have done is I'm going to refer to what is a draft trade chart, which I'm only using just for my own sake, rather than okay. Oh, actually, not this one. I just need an image of it. That's all I need. Okay, so you have the 18th pick, and you have the 18th pick, and Joker had the 13th. So let's see. So there's a number of ways you can do this. I got it. Since technically I am acting on his behalf rather than him acting on his own behalf. Like if I was in Joker's shoes, what I would do, AJ, is I would draft a right guard since that's the position that his team needs. So if you want to draft somebody to play right guard, you can. And I'll tell you the people that are available that you can pick as a right offensive guard. So here's who you have. Here's who. No, nowhere. No, nah. So people who can play that include Mike Wasson, Dragonheart, Louis Levanquer, Diamond Light, Rain Sinclair, otherwise known as RS, Triple Beat, Deidre Lewis, aka Munchie, Blade Charge, and that's it. So those are the guys that you can draft and that you can technically send to Joker's team, and then we'll make the trade. Since, again, I'm technically acting on Joker's behalf since he gave me the permission to do so in the chat, so I'm going to do that. So who are you going to... Oh, I forgot. Let me go to the Dolphins. What am I doing? There we go. Mike Wasson. All right, so technically you picked Mike Wasson, but just like last time... So, yeah, technically you picked Mike Wasson, but, of course... We'll make the trade. Okay, so Mike Wasson. Okay, so let me do that. And then sorry. It's okay, Blaze. Anyway, Joshua, we're almost there. We're almost there. It's a lot of... All right. So, all right. It worked out. It worked out. All right. So back to Azrael. So we still have Azrael. We still have Clinton, unless hopefully Clinton comes in. And then, of course, Atticus went out for the night. So you still... So if everything goes well, you might be up next, though, Joshua. Ram as a wide receiver. Wait a minute. Let me make sure Ram is available. Ram, where's Ram? Ram. Yep, Ram is available. All right, so you got Sanaram as a wideout for the Cowboys. Well, that'll help CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks out, because that'll take a lot of targets off them a little bit, but okay. All right. All right, let me check really quickly for Clinton. If he... Okay. All right. So Clinton has not responded, but I'm going to give him a minute. And if not, and since Atticus left for the night, and he's done drafting, so that means after a minute, if Clinton doesn't come in, you'll be up next, Joshua, starting right now. So I'm giving him a minute for Clinton to come in. And if not, Joshua, you will make your last pick. So Joshua, if you're still here, let me know, because you might be up next right after this. Let me see. Oh, yeah. And really the only person who could trade you is Azrael. Now, if anyone wants to trade for Blaze, we'll see. But yeah, next season, Blaze, you'll get to do some trading and stuff like that. However it happens, we'll see. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So next up would have been Atticus, but he left for the night, so he's out. So Joshua, buddy, it turns out you're up next after all, so I'm kind of curious to see who is going to be Joshua's final pick, as this is the start of the third round. But again, Atticus left because he traded away the pick, so that means Joshua's up now. So we'll see what he says, though. Let me adjust my chair. All right, much better. Mario Part. Ooh, that is a shocker. All right, so the rookie, Mario Party Brandon, and the reason that we call him Mario Party Brandon is because is to avoid confusion between him and Brandon Cuevas and Brandon Cornwell, who we call Spike Ryan, and as a safety. Wait, let me see if you guys actually need a safety. I mean, because you already have a free safety, so you're good there. Yeah, because we have you as a free safety, but do they need a strong safety? Not necessarily. Actually, all right, just before we make the so Mario Party Brandon is one of your guys, so that hasn't changed. But let's see, he can also play cornerback. So do they need cornerbacks? Well, they could use a cornerback actually. I mean, because outside of Kendall Fuller, because they always in football you use two cornerbacks. So outside of Kendall Fuller, you could give him a partner. Let's see who else you need. He could also play linebacker. Right outside is 78. Middle is 79. And Jesus Christ! 67? Oh dear. I think we found a winner, folks, but we'll see what Joshua says. And then right. You already got a tight end, so you're good there. And then the last one was wide receiver. Although you're actually good at wide receiver, but Jesus. Well, if you still want him to play safety, that's fine. I can put him at strong safety since you're already at free. But if you want him to play at linebacker, I can do that for you too. But it's your call. I just wanted to give you your options, though, Joshua-san. Make him quarterback? Wait, let me see. Quarterback. Oh yeah, you could use one. You could definitely use one. All right, let me add that as. I'm gonna add that as a position he can play. All right, you got it. So he will be your quarterback. And congratulations, Joshua. So he has himself at free safety. He's got Wally at tight end, JT at running back, and now MP Brandon as a quarterback. That's incredible. Well, Joshua, I got to give you props. Got to give you some props, dude. But yeah, that's the last pick, unless somebody trades a pick to you, which I highly doubt someone will. But we'll see what happens, though. Not a problem. Thank you so much, Joshua, for coming in. I appreciate it, dude. Okay, so while Joshua's night is done for the most part, we now go back to the Giants. And, of course, as mentioned before, Joker gave me the reins to draft again. So I'm going to do that for him. And, well, there's just no avoiding it. There's no avoiding it. I got to give the Giants a quarterback because, as it is, they suck. I mean, like DJ, Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, as they call him, he's pretty much got a neck that is... I mean, he's got a neck that's a stack of dimes himself. Instead of giving away dimes, he just is a stack of dimes. And not in a good way either. Okay, so let me see. Who could I use? Or who could... If I know Joker the way I do, he would probably pick somebody he trusts. But who would he get? He could pick Brandon Cuevas, but I don't know if Brandon would want that. Well, I mean, actually, wait a minute. I forgot. He's a New York boy. Well, it's official. And plus, Brandon has played quarterback before, so So the final pick for the Giants will be Brandon Cuevas at quarterback. Yeah, that's the thing. He gives away penny. Actually, no, he gives away quarters in turnovers. Because when your nickname is Dimes, you want to give away dimes and not give, like, you can afford giving up nickels and pennies, but you cannot afford to give up quarters or half a dollar or even dollar coins back in the day. Yes, there used to be, you used to be able to have a dollar in the form of a coin, but they don't make coins like that anymore, or they're very rare. They're very rare. All right. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Quarterback, New York Giants. Got it. Okay. All right. Up next. Oh, I am so stupid. I forgot that. Oh, whatever. I'm not going to cry about it. All right. So next up are the Jets, and of course the Jets acquired a second third round pick via the trade that sent a free agent pick to the Panthers. So the Jets have 2 picks to make. Yeah, they still do make $1 coins, but they're just very rare. At least where I live, they're very rare. All right, so let's go to the Jets. So let's see. They already got a quarterback. They already have a left outside linebacker. But what else do they really need? Okay. Okay, wide receiver's okay. Let's see. Tight end. Okay, tight end's a possible one. $76. I'm just going through the weakest, given that. Yeah, 70, 75. Let's see. Yeah, I already got the quarterback, and then 75 is the lowest. Again, I'm just drafting on behalf of Leo. 75. Left out. Oh yeah, I already have a left outside linebacker taken care of. Okay, cool. Okay. The other linebacker positions are fine, as is cornerback. Free safety. Kick and punt. Okay. LT. Let's see. Is LT one of them? Let me see. Yeah. I will get an offensive tackle. But let's see. Who would team up with Leo, though? That's the thing. Who would team up with him? If I know... He would probably... I know. He would pick Dragonheart. And the reason I say that is because, their good friends are Dragonheart and Leo. And of course, Dragonheart's one of those guys that he's like a Joker. You can make him anything. But he's a left tackle. And now the Jets will make their second pick really quickly. But we're almost done, folks. Almost done. I got to give you credit, Primetime. Like that's pretty cool, though, that you're doing what is it, board work for the Jets. I'm kind of impressed, though. Let's see. And if I know Leo, he probably would pick somebody like. Who would he pick, though? And oh, that's right. Being that this is the last pick for him, he would probably take a chance on somebody. He would probably take a chance on someone, given that this is a third and final pick for him. Well, second of the third. he would go for somebody. He would go with Alex Ghost, and he would go with him as a tight end. So that's the other rookie. Okay. All right, let me put this down. Yeah, that was the best available position and someone who could play that. All right. Well, primetime, we go from the Jets to you. You're up next, dude. So we still have the Falcons, i.e. primetime. Then we have Spike Ryan, Jose Blanco, AJ, Azriel, and Clinton. Although, as far as Clinton is concerned, let me see. Oh, yeah. Ah. Okay. Yep, AJ's here. Cool. But right now, it's Diamond Light. Wow. That's insane. Wait, let me see. Actually, let me check to see if you actually do need. Okay, well, it's not the biggest need, but you could definitely add depth to it. All right, cool. And he has played wide receiver before, so it's not like he's never done it before. So, all right, I'm cool with that. All right, let me get Diamond Light. And he's also joining his brother, Najee, on the same team. So if anything, you're joined. Well, like they're not actually brothers. It's just that they're friends that consider each other brothers. You know, like you're my brother. You know, something like that. Which I thought was pretty cool. There we go. All right, so let me see. How many we have? One. Okay. Okay, there are 7 players, but of course, one of them hasn't even picked at all, which was Clinton. So, if anything, Clinton might just get what's left, though. Defense, yeah. Oh, right. I forgot. Brothers from another mother, absolutely. Oh, right. All right, so next up for the last pick for the Saints is Spike Ryan. So, Spike, you are now on the clock. So, I may as well just, since there's now very few names, I'll just go over who's left in terms of the pool. You still have Louis Levanquer. You still have Carol Parks, Jamar Games, Rain Sinclair, Triple Beat, Adidra Lewis, a.k.a. Munchie, and Blaycharge. But let's see. Brandon he's the Spike's got the Saints, the New Orleans Saints. Rain Sinclair, interesting. Okay, so Rain Sinclair is one of those guys that can play offensive lineman or defensive lineman, either one of those two spots or either side of the ball on the line. So let's take a look and see what you might need in terms of linemen. Let's see. Left tackle, 72. 74, left guard. Defensive lineman. Okay. Oh, if we're going by that logic, then let's see. Okay, left defensive end is good. You're good there. Right end, okay, maybe. Defensive tackle? Wait, let me see. Did you already get a defensive tackle? No. In fact, that's... Okay, so defensive tackle, if we're going by defensive lineman, defensive tackle is the weakest. So, but as always, do you want to make it official? But I'll put his name down. All right. I'm just putting his name down really quickly. Hold on. Defensive. Okay, defensive tackle. All right. All right, so you got him. Well, congratulations, Spike, on the choice. And next up, and making his final choice as far as the third round is concerned, is Jose Blanco. So let me go over to Jose and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, you're on the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins, bro. So yeah, you're on the Dolphins, bro. All right. I hope this person hasn't been picked. Well, with Clinton not having picked at all, there's two extra people that are still available simply by the fact that he hadn't picked them yet. All right, here we go. Yep, AJ says you, Blaze. All right, so let's see who Jose's going to pick. And if you just need me to tell you who's left, I can do that for you too, Jose, but we'll see. So yeah, there's 6 players available that are left. Are Diamond Light and... Wait, oh, you mean Dragonheart? Well, Diamond Light has been picked, and Dragonheart has also been picked. However, since I am technically acting on behalf of Leo, since he gave me permission to do so, unless you're willing to make a trade, I have no issue with that, since, again, I'm acting on Leo's behalf. But otherwise, yeah, they've been taken. They've been taken. Okay, so you still have Louis Levanguer, Carol Parks, Jamar Games, Triple B, Adidra Lewis, and Blaycharge. Perfect. Wait, who do you got? Blaycharge! Unbelievable! Yeah, Blaycharge is a joker, so to speak, because he can play anything. All right, well then, what position can he... Or actually, let me put down his name first. And then I'll show you what you could use the joker on. So let's see. You have yourself. Let's see. And then, well, it looks like Azrael wanted Blaycharge, so... Well, Azrael, if you want to make a deal with Jose... Let's see. I know who you want. Do I need a QB? I'll let you know, AJ, as soon as we get to your turn after this one, because after Jose, you'll be up next, AJ. But as it currently stands, so where are you going to use Blaycharge in? Because like I said, he can play anything. So let's see. Let me start up at the top. So you still have Lawrence. Well, Trevor Lawrence. But yeah, previously you got a right defensive end and a center. Oh yeah, that's right. You're a wide receiver. My bad. Okay, so quarterback's probably one. Halfback you're good at. Tight end you're good at. Left tackle's decent, pretty good. And then left guard's probably something to be desired. As is center. At tight end. Wait, let me see. Tight end. Well, actually, like I said, you already have a tight end. But if you still want me to do it, I'll do it. But I'm just showing you that you already have a tight end. You have Evan Ingram. But if you want to get a second tight end, especially somebody who could help him as a second, you could also trade if you want to. I'll trade you my pick for him. Okay, yeah, because Azriel picks his next pick will be 2 picks after. Well, it'll be after this one, then AJ's, and then it's 2 picks away. Is what I was trying to say. I can't talk. But for now, we'll just put Blaze as, or not Blaze, Blaycharge. Or we'll just assign him a position for now until we find out who Jose will trade or what. My only concern is, will it benefit me or Azriel? I'm not sure. It depends on whether Azrael's going to give you something or if he... I don't know. We'll see. Oh, of course. But I'm also... But since I'm also technically acting on behalf of... Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Do I need a QB? Or actually, I'll let me go over here. Let me see. This was. Oh yeah, that's right. This was Tua before he got injured, but he's an 88. So you're actually good. You're actually good on that one, AJ. Let's see. I'll give you who you want in the position you need most. In tight end? Wow. Actually, tight end is... Yeah, that's right. Tight end is also... Let me see. There's... How many guys? One... I was wanting Brandon Cuevas. Oh. Okay, so there's... let me see. There's 1, 2... There's 2 other people that can play at tight end that Azriel can draft and then in turn can trade for Blaycharge, which we can do that. All right, so in that case, I'll just make Blaycharge a tight end for now, and then when Azriel is up next, he can then choose somebody who can play tight end and go from there. Which we can do that. We can do that. JT can play tight end? Wait. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. JT was already picked by the Commanders, primetime. Okay, hang on a second. Tight end. All right, so right now he's on the Jacksonville Jaguars for now, but we'll trade him when we get to his turn. And you get the pick and draft. Okay, there we go. Okay, so finally, it's AJ's turn. So yeah, Brandon Cuevas. Well, actually, wait a minute. I'm trading on behalf of. I like. How do I say this? Let me slow down. I have Brandon Cuevas, and of course he's under. Since Joker again gave me permission to draft and make trades for him, I will do it. So Brandon Cuevas currently is on the Giants as a quarterback, but if you wish to trade for him, then AJ, who would you pick so that in turn you can send back to Joker? Oh, what do you need? And of course, okay, so who do you need? Let's take a look at the biggest weakness that you might need. Fullback? That's a very rare one. Wide receiver? No, you got that. Miami, let me see. Ooh, tight end. That's another. So tight end so far is the weakest at 71. Okay, 71 is the weakest so far. 74, that's a possible another one. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, right. I can just, well, all right. I can go from offensive guard to tight end. I can do that since you acquired me via a trade. I can switch over. Wait. You're trading me for Brandon? I just want to make sure I understand this. So I'm going to be a tight end, and then you're trading me for Brandon Cuevas. I mean, not that I'm mad or anything. I want to make sure. No? Oh. But I can still be a tight end because again, I can be anything. I could just move to tight end. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Okay. I just want to make sure that you know. Trade confirmation. Let me see. What did he say? Okay, back to the. Which we will look at. Okay, so 20. Okay. Okay, cornerback's good. You're good there. Free safety's good. Strong safety. And then you already addressed your kicker with Blaze, so you're good there. So let me go back to. I'm just helping AJ for what he may need. Okay, so AJ's there, so you're good there. 80, 74. 74 is now the lowest. Now that we already took care of our tight end problem. Okay. Was it left tackle? Okay. So this is the weakest position that you have currently. A right tackle. So let's see. Of the players that can play right tackle include Louis Levanquer, Triple Beat, and Munchie. Those are the three players that can play this position. Deidre Lewis. That's not a bad pick, actually. Because you need somebody to protect Tua. That is, if I can spell Miami Dolphins correctly. But I'll just move over to tight end as requested, so it's all good. Oh, wait, I forgot to write it down. What am I doing? Okay, Munchie at right tackle. Okay, you got it. Okay, now it's time to get to Azrael Black. Let me go over the Cowboys right here. So the trade is between you and Jose, and that he gets your pick and free agent pick for Blade Charge. So in other words, you're saying you're trading away your third round pick, which is the pick that you have right now, and your free agent signing to Jose to get Blade Charge. I just want to make sure I understand this. And not just from Azrael. Yes. Not just from Azrael. So we got a yes from him. What about Jose? Let's see what he says. Because if Jose says no, then the default goes to no. It's okay. Then in that case, let me give. Okay, so right now the Cowboys have no free agent picks, but that Jacksonville has 2 of them, and that in exchange, in exchange, Blade Charge goes to the Cowboys, and oh yes, absolutely. So now that Blade Charge is going to the Cowboys, let me make the adjustments over here. All right, cool. So you have yourself at quarterback, you have Patty at punter and kicker, and you have Ram at wide receiver. So let's start at running back. We'll start there. All right, well, you have Tony Pollard, so you might not need a running back. A tight end, well, I had you there, but I'll change you into a quarterback pretty much. Okay. Keep it in the family. Yeah, let's keep it family friendly though. All right, so if Azrael wasn't here, then the next weakest would be 79. Okay. Okay. I went too fast. Left tackle is set, so you're good there. Left guard is set, so you're good there. 76, okay, maybe. Maybe. Zach Martin, please. You're good there. Terrence Steele, that's a left tackle. Never mind. So 74, that's a possible one. Right tackle. Left defensive end, you got DeMarcus Lawrence, so you're good there. And you got Micah Parsons on the other end. The defensive tackle, on the other hand, might be a problem, but it's not the worst. Let's see. Left out. Whoa. They only have one left outside linebacker? Oh, no. All right, let's see. Is it any better on the other ones? Yeah, it is. And then right. Wow, so right and left outside linebackers could be a problem because they lack depth there. Cornerbacks are good. Free safety is pretty good. Strong safety could use a little work, but that's all right. Left outside linebacker. You got it. Oh, right. I got to make. Let me put linebacker. And all right, I'm just putting this down. Hold on. So Blade Charge at left outside linebacker. Okay. I put these in the notes so that I remember to convert him into a left outside linebacker, which you got it. Because you have a stacked team, you just needed someone to plug the hole, and you got him. All right. So you got Blade Charge as a linebacker. Now, before we get to our next pick, now that Jose acquired this third pick, he traded his third round pick to Dallas in exchange for another one and a free agent signing. So, all right, we go back to Jose. So, Jose, you're back on the clock since you got this pick from the Cowboys, which would have been theirs, but now it's yours. So, you're back on the clock, dude. Also, let me check to see if Clinton has responded. Okay, no, not yet. But if he had, then I would have asked him what his first two picks were since he was supposed to pick next. But anyway, we go back to Jose. There are 4 people left. You still have Louis Levanguer. Wasson. Wait. Oh, Wasson is now on the Giants. And since, like before, since Joker has given me permission to act on his behalf, I can trade on his behalf. I can trade you Wasson. You just have to pick somebody who can play as a right guard, since that's what his team needs. So you have to do another trade another pick and trade, kind of like what AJ has been doing. Are there any tight ends? Tight ends. Let me see. There's 2 potential ones: Carroll Parks and Jamar Games. Those are 2 people who can play as a tight end, or have the ability to play as a tight end. Wait, let me see if you even have... Yeah. You'll take Jamar. All right, you got it. Jamar is good at tight end. And that's... Yeah, and now I remember Blaycharge was originally drafted as a tight end, but of course he got traded. All right. Well, I gotta say, I may as well mention this to Ryan and AJ and Jose and Azriel. For Ryan's part, he's got a very good team. He's got 2 big boys, and he's got a speedster in Jen Wolverine. And then Jose's got 2 guys, or has got a couple of guys and an extra free agent pick that he could use to build his team further as the playoffs go. And then AJ's got a really good team. He's got somebody who can kick and punt. Then he's got somebody to protect, to become a tight end since I'm there, and somebody to protect Tua, and that's Munchie. So I got to give AJ some credit for that, and I also have to give Azriel the props for making the trade to get Blaycharge to help his team fill in a need. So I got to give you guys props for that. I got to give you props for it. All right, so the last pick would have gotten to Clinton. So that means that by default, Clinton gets the following. He gets Louis Levanguer, Carroll Parks, and Triple Beat by default. But you know what? So while the last 3, the 3 people that didn't get drafted will be by default going to the Green Bay Packers, and of course they will be assigned positions that will better help their team off camera. But I'm going to do something right now since Clinton didn't get a chance to draft his own players, and he's pretty much stuck with what he's got unless he wants to make a trade between now and the first round. I may as well do this. While I have a chance, especially while Blaze is here. That's Blaze. So let's do this. This is for him. Let's see. Do you want me to give you a last name there, Blaze? Or do I just call you Mr. Blaze? Which I can do. But yeah, the draft is done, so if you guys need to step out now that you're done, I don't blame you. But for Blaze, all right, cool. Let's do whip on the last name. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to give an evaluation from for primetime. How stupid of me! And for the Atlanta Falcons, he's got playmakers. He's got a guy who can operate as a quarterback. He's got a wide receiver, one, and he's got a left guard that can protect the quarterback. So I got to give him. Oh, Blaze Whip. Oh, I did. Okay. That's a very, I'll have to update that when I go back to 2K24. And is it whip as in whip and nay nay? Because I remember that song back in the day. Kind of shows how old I am. But I remember when that song was brand new at the time. Okay. Wait, where's? Oh, wait, that's right. You're on the Cowboys now. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not on the Cowboys. Dummy. And yes, I'm calling myself a dummy. You're on the Miami Dolphins. I am so stupid. I called you Blade. You had 10 people on your draft board. Well, now that the draft's done, if you want to share it, you can. Primetime. It's all good. Okay. So your primary position is a kicker. And we're going to actually give you a chance to look at what you would look like as a Miami Dolphin. Sweet baby Jesus, look at that. I love it. Look at that blue. AJ, this is your home uniforms, by the way. Because you wear white on the road, but at home you get to wear this sweet teal. Oh, beautiful. Number 11? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, closest number is number 11. But yeah, AJ, what do you think of the uniforms, man? Not just the jersey, but also the pants and the helmet. I mean, the shoes, of course, will change the shoes because not everybody has the same shoes. But no, the closest number is 13. There's other numbers if you want, but it's based on who currently has them, and also if they're retired. Especially Dan Marino's number, 44. Okay, let's see. Is 44? Closest number is 42. But it's all good, though. Let's see, other numbers. You have 47, 52. Okay, so 54 is the closest. I guess I'll scroll through the numbers slowly so that if you do see a number, you can tell me. So 54, 56, 57, 59, 54. All right, I will give you 54. Cool. There we go. And then, well, usually I default to right, but are you right-handed or left-handed? I just know that by heart, Asriel is a lefty. I remember that. Okay, right. And then, I don't know if you go to college, or... those are the... So he had Najee as the top guy. He had Wally as the second top guy. And then... Yeah, and then it looks like Blaze and Ram were the next two, but they got taken. And then Diamond Light was the fifth. So he got the top two and then the fifth ranked. That's insane, but that's good. I like that. But yeah, the colleges are BYU. Let's see. I thought I saw BYU when I was last doing this. Okay. And then your birth year, the latest is 2003, and then the oldest is 1968. But of course, we don't have to use your actual birth year unless you want to. Otherwise, I'll just default to January 1st. That's what I usually. Okay, but if you have a birth month and day that you want to put in, we can do that too. Since we're here. First is fine. All right, TJ, you already know my birthday. Yeah, and then I don't know if you have a hometown and state, but if you do, you can tell me. Nice. Oh, Arizona. That's cool. You know what? I do have family in Arizona, extended family in Arizona. Is it in Phoenix or Tucson? Glendale. Those are the three biggest cities I can think of. They use N. They use spread. Oh, spread and bootleg. I'm sorry. Yeah, those are some good options to have. Absolutely. But yeah, Glendale, Tucson, and Phoenix. Those are the three biggest cities. Oh, and Tempe too. I almost forgot about Tempe. Those are the big cities in Arizona that they have over there. But no, I have family over there in Arizona. The three-headed running back monsters. Yes, actually, as a matter of yeah, we could do yeah. Okay, Phoenix is what I'll do. But yes, you are right. I am going to Las Vegas, but that's on vacation though. Also got wide. Yeah, of course they have Kyle Pitts and they have I forgot the other guys, but anyway, Phoenix. But no, I am going to Vegas on vacation, so that is if I can spell Phoenix correctly, TJ. Yes, I can roast myself. It's better I roast myself than roast people, lest they deserve it. So, I may as well tell you, it's going to be for the week of October 21st to the 25th. So from the 21st to the 25th, there's a good chance you might not see me. I might pop in other people's streams. Like, I might be able to pop in on other ones. So I'll have the... Oh, not a problem, Brandon. But at least you gave me an idea of... Oh, that's what it is. Anyway, let's move on to the next part. But yeah, it's going to be the week of October 21st to 25th. So at least for what it's worth, at least you'll know, okay, I'm not going to... I mean, you could always reach out to me, AJ. Now, whether I reach back, it's going to be because I'm either with family or at the crap stable or something like that. Like KK's Blaze. Yeah. If you roast people, TJ, you could be arrested. Well, what, wait a second. What if I roast a sea chicken? A Seattle sea chicken? How about that? Oh, five. Oh, wait. Can you go low? Wow. Wait. So you're that short? I mean, because when I made your character originally, I made him 6 feet tall. I mean, I can still make him 5'5", but hey, this is your character. You can do whatever you want with it. Well, most anything you want. 3-1. Wait, 3-1. What is 3? What do you mean by 3-1? Falcons are your son's team, and then Oh, I think you meant to say Blaze. Blaze. AJ. Oh, yeah. That is the Seahawks record. They had only just lost to the Lions. Primetime says, oh, his team is the Jets, but of course, obviously, that one was already picked. So, all right. So 5-5 is you want to stick with 5-5, right? I just want to make sure. And let's see. Okay, I didn't even give you a weight. So the default weight would be 200, but I might have to make you 190 just so that you're not completely outweighed, but that it fits. The lowest weight because you're skinny. Well, okay, well, let me make your belly small. Just want to make sure that, let's see. And then, okay. Okay, actually, your calf can stay like that because you actually need to be able to kick the ball. Okay. Okay, I think the lowest... Actually, this will be the lowest I can make you. Calf is 10? Alright, I will make your calf 10. But no, this is the lowest way I can make you. Otherwise, any skinnier and you're going to be as thin as a pencil. And I don't want that. You don't want to be a pencil neck geek, as Freddie Blassie would call his opponents. Alright, cool. Oh, next up is the skin tone. Now, you can go... And it goes from 1 to 7, with 1 being the lightest and 7 being the darkest and everything in between. And the skin tone determines what face you can put on your player. 3. All right, let's go to 3. So let's see. So we start from 1 to 11. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Face number 3. Correct. Or correct with a question mark. So face number 3, right? 1. Okay, we'll go with 1. I just wanted to confirm that if that was what you wanted. So, all right. So he looks pretty good. I like him. He looks really good. All right, so equipment. I usually try not to do too much with this one, but then anyway, so the helmet type. I'm not sure if you're familiar with helmets, but you have the Shut Air XP Pro. You have the Shut. Oh, we'll get to the visors in a moment. I'm just going through the helmets and going down. Then you have the Shut Vengeance Pro. Because the helmet type will determine the face mask type. But first we need a helmet. Then you have the Vengeance Z10. The default helmet. Well, the default helmet was this one. Well, since you're a kicker, let me see if there's a kicker helmet or a kicker face mask. Because there are some. Since you are a kicker. And the default face mask? Alright, well... Ooh! Okay. Well... Or kick. Okay, so this is the kicker one. If you like it, we'll keep it. If not, we'll go back to the default face mask. It's not a problem. But yeah, this is what the face mask looks like. Kicker. Alright. Now, let's get the visor. You said dark. So you have this dark... And then this was added later in Madden 22, the Oakley Dark. So there's a big difference between Oakley Dark and just plain dark. Oakley Dark. You got it. Cool. Face mark. Oh. What was that? Oh, that's nose tape and eye paint, but it's kind of unless you pick no visor or a clear visor, it's kind of hard to see the face, but we could still put it on. There's eye paint you can put across. No face. Okay, no. All right, perfect. That's fine. Mouthpiece. You can have none. Let's see, passive. Oh, nice. So you can have, it's a mouthpiece, so it protects your teeth. So you have a white one, a black one, a team color one, which in this case is teal, and the secondary color is orange, white. You got it. And let's see, if you need a neck pad, let's turn this around. So you can have none, a vintage neck roll, a vintage single. I'll let you look at it. Vintage single. And then you have the cowboy collar. Okay. And we have a butterfly. None. All right. And then, all right. Well, usually I don't mess with pad height and size, but if you know what you want, let me know. Let's see. Loose. Long. Oh, yeah, that. Or tight. I also don't mess with this one too much, but if you know, you can tell me. Long. All right, I'll give you long. And then long sleeve temperature. What does that do? Okay. I'll put it right there. I'll leave it at that one. Okay, so we have a back plate. Let's see, what's this? Okay, so a back plate. Yeah, it's all well and good. No, a back plate. You put a back plate on your back, or not. And then a flak jacket. It's like the black. It's like, I can't even talk. It's like a back plate, but you put it in the front. So if you want a back plate or a flak jacket, you can tell me. If not, we'll leave it alone. And we'll move on to the next part. No back plate. All right, well, here's the flak jacket in case you want to look at it. And thank God it's Friday. I don't have to worry about shutting down the shop soon. No flak jacket. Okay. All right, so next one is an arm sleeve. You can get an arm sleeve or turf tape. And it's exactly what you think it is. Turf tape, you probably use it if you're on one of those artificial turf fields. And then an arm sleeve is exactly what you think. Hey, what's up, Brandon? How's it going, bro? Alright, so arm sleeve, okay. Okay. Not a lot? Alright. So, I actually have the list here. Okay. There are 21 arm sleeves, which is insane. So you could have none. But we start with a half white sleeve. You have black. And you could also mix and match, too, and things like that. You have a half sleeve team color. Secondary, not bad. A full sleeve. Oh. The half sleeve black, or you can have its full sleeve counterpart. What are the ones that they have? You could also have an undershirt one. And then, okay, well, actually, I'll skip that part because you can barely see it. Secondary, okay. Or you could have a shooter sleeve. Secondary. So yeah, here's the half sleeve. I'm just giving you your options, though. Shooter sleeve. All right, I will give you that. So now that you have an idea, what about the right arm? So what's the option for the right arm? None. Okay, all right, we'll move on. There are 22 elbow options. So you have none. You have an arm wrap. You have an elbow brace. Arm brace, not bad. You also have a padding, black, white, color, white with a colored stripe, black with a colored stripe, a rubber pad, a thin white band, a medium white band, a full sweat, and then of course you have the other counterparts that are the none on the left. Okay, that makes it simple. What about the right though? Oh, move it over here. There we go. So of course you have the same options, but it's just different colors. So you have the full sweat secondary, medium, thin. Then you have the color, or the full sweat. Then the medium, thin. And then full sweat again, but black, medium. Is there the plays on one? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like the wristband in which you have the plays on your wrist, if that's what you mean. The playbook wrist thing. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. Let's see. But for the elbow, do you or do you not want anything? Which we can leave alone. Okay, I left that black. Then we have white, medium, and thin. Nothing. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I think what it was that you were looking for. Let's see. I'm not going to put anything on your left wrist since you already have that shooter sleeve, so I'll put it on the right. And I think what you were talking about comes in this. So you have the playbook that's... So you have the wrist playbook. You have 3 different colors. You have white, black, and color. Okay, so you have only 3 options. So color, black, and white. Team color. All right, cool. And then, oh boy. So now you have gloves. Of course, it starts with tape fingers. And of course, you can color it whatever color you want. You can tape your hands. Have a different combo. No gloves. Okay, so I guess no gloves for either. All right, not a problem. And then normally I'd ask you if you want a hand warmer. I mean, this is what a hand warmer looks like, but I highly doubt you'll need it. But if you want it, you can have it. But that's what it looks like. And same thing with a towel. Wait, so yes, you do want it. Excuse me. And the towel. Okay, okay. And then, of course, you have thigh and knee pads. They come in 2 different varieties. You have the regular, and you have Nike. So here's the Nike for both the thigh and the knee pads, or you can have regular, or any combination they're in. Regular. For both, or for just one of them? For both, okay. And then second to last one is the sock height. So you have standard, low, high, or tucked. With tucked, you can barely see them. Low, you got it. And last but certainly not least, the shoes. Now currently your character has the Nike Alpha Menace Pro. Then you have its sequel. I'll go through these slowly so that if you see something you like, I'll stop and go back if need be. Then of course you have its threequel. Then you have the Nike Viper Carbon Elite TD. Sweet shoes. the Nike Vapor Speed 3. All right, let me put them at the front. Or I'll put them at this way so you can see both the front and the back. The Nike Vapor Untouchable 3. Straight up orange shoes. I love it. Wait. Viper Speed 3? Ah! I like it. All right. Okay. All right, now this one, I'm going to actually, I'll do this one for you. Now if I know Blaze, so what I'm trying to do is get to an overall of 87, since that's the default overall that I want to get to when it comes to created players. So of course we're going to make you vast. We're going to make sure that you're aware so that when you kick a ball, you don't get blocked. Now, of course, defenses can't like run into the kicker, because if they do, that's going to be a penalty. But they can block the ball. And then I'll make this low, since you're not going to really try to break tackles or carry a ball unless it's a trick play. Okay, we'll make this 80. And we'll make this 80, but we'll increase it if we have to. Okay, now this is where you really need it. Some throwing accuracy. Okay. Okay, we'll start you at 85 for both of these, since these are the big ones. Okay, let me see. 83, that's good. That's good. Play action. And then obviously you're fast, so and this is drawing from your experience as I believe you were a fullback, I remember. You were fast, but it wasn't like acceleration fast. It was probably top speed fast. Like once you got going, you couldn't be stopped. And of course you have to have great stamina out there. When you're out there going to punt or to kick, you definitely need the stamina. So I got to give you that. Stiff arm will probably give you one. Oh, and right receiver, that's right. You caught passes. And you probably need a strong leg. And then with deep throws, you're probably not going to be able to do that. With medium throws, maybe. With short, it's more possible with a short pass. Well, okay. All right, so let me take a look here. All right. All right, so I still need 4 more to go. Okay. So I might need a little bit more throwing power. And you might need this a little bit. Okay. All right, I'm going to increase your play action. Okay, let me increase your accuracy then. Oh, kicking power and all right, I will do that. Oh, does that do it? Oh, not quite. Let me put it up. Does that do it? Yes! We gotcha! Alright. So as it stands, your kicking power and accuracy are 90 apiece. What do you think? But yeah, the goal was to get to 87 overall, so you're good there. Because that's the standard. But yeah, what do you think, man? Also, let me check my DMs in case someone reached out to me. Alright, cool. Alright, we're almost done here. Now, in the event that you do throw the ball, which it's not much, but we have seen trick plays happen from time to time. So if you ever had the chance to play quarterback, are you a pocket passer, meaning you stay in the pocket for the most part? Scrambling is kind of like what Russell Wilson was back in his day, or as most quarterbacks have been known to do, they become balanced. Especially with guys like your Patrick Mahomes and your Josh Allen's. Oh, scrambling, cool. Okay, let me make sure. Yeah, you would cover the ball and brace against big hitters, so that's probably what you would do. And Blaze, if you ever did play linebacker, not that you would, but let's just say, for example, someone says, "Hey, I want to make Blaze a linebacker." Oh, you fight for? Okay, I'll turn that on. So there's two styles and a balance style. So you have a cover LB. What that does is you're covering. Basically, you act as a fifth defensive back or someone who acts like a safety and cornerback. Basically, you cover a zone, as in you try to get interceptions or break up passes. That's what a cover LB is. And pass rush is you're trying to blitz the quarterback. You're trying to kill the quarterback, if not stop the run. That's what a pass rush is. And then balance is exactly what you think it is. It's a combination of both, and based on what the coach is asking for, that's what you do. So I just wanted to at least give you an idea as to how the LB style works, because I had to test this several times just to understand. Pass rush. Okay, you got it. Place balls in the air. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Strips ball. Well, you do have some power in the sense of you have your big legs, and you have accuracy, so I'll give you some fitness moves. And let's see. And given that you did play football IRL, we'll make you very disciplined since you have prior experience, albeit on the. I'm not sure if you've ever played. Have you played in college or high school football? Not that I've ever done it, but I imagine you probably did. You did? Huh. Okay. And then contract. Oh yeah, that's already done for you. But yeah, that's pretty cool though. Wow. $7.23 million. Man, I'm just imagining to myself, bro, what would you use that kind of money for? I'll let you think about that. Oh yeah, let me save this here really quick. Alright, so now what I'll do is a boat. Well, hey, I guess if you want a boat, you can. Alright, so and this is what I have to do. I got to make every single player minus Matt Storm and now Blaze, since I just got him. Oh yeah, that's right, the Dolphins. Alright, so now what's going to happen is... Did you see my running backs? Oh. Let me check that out really quickly, but before I do... There he is. Oh yeah, you're definitely head and shoulders. If anything, I think you're going to help. I think you're going to be a big help to AJ, especially when it comes to those field goals, especially the long ones of 50 yards. And you could also be a punter, which is an extension of the defense. Oh yeah, and kickoff specialist. Okay, you could even do it, bro. You could do it all, man. There's nothing you can't do. Well, that is, there's nothing that you can't do if you put your mind to it, and incredible. All right. We put, and then I'm going to check out Primetime's running back, so let's take a look. Let me go back. This time, let's go to the Falcons. So let's take a look at what you do have. Let me go back. There we go. Yeah, but obviously you got to pay your bills. That's the first thing you got to do is you got to pay your bills, and then once you pay your bills, you can get a boat. Unless you want something else, but anyway. Let's see. You have. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention that Primetime Sean Sanders is playing cornerback, but he also plays kick returner and punt returner. Oh, wow, the Bills? Oh, those Bills. I thought you were talking about the Buffalo Bills, because, yeah. No, Buffalo's cool. Buffalo's one of those teams I honestly don't mind if they win the Super Bowl just because they've never won it. But anyway. But yeah, Primetime, these are your players. You have Bijan Robinson, you have Cordarrelle Patterson, Tyler Algier, who at the time was a rookie, or actually in his second year, my bad, and Avery Williams. So those are your running backs. So make with that with what you will. Let me see who else. Let me see who's in the chat that does not have a character. Yeah, some people have said that he's overrated, but really, he's a very talented quarterback. Now, if he can just win a Super Bowl, it would definitely help. But obviously, there's some people that also say that Patrick Mahomes is overrated, although honestly, he's rated. Not underrated, not overrated, just right. But, of course, your opinion is your opinion, and I'll give you that. Let me see, who's in the chat that doesn't have a character made already? I mean, I saw Patty. I think you meant to say Patrick Mahomes. Reminds me of a young Brett Favre. Patty, may I make you? May I make your character? May as well while I have a chance. Because I think I made everybody else. Yeah, because I have Spike Ryan's character. I have Primetime's character. Brandon I probably didn't make yet. Well, Brandon Cuevas. And then AJ I already made. But if not, I can make it behind the scenes. It's all good. Excuse me. Also, let me adjust my seat here. Okay. I got to get a new chair. This chair's driving me nuts. But you could. Okay, cool. I will do that for you. Wait, let me read this here. Travis gets so much hate. Travis Kelce, yeah. Well, yeah, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is making that money. Like, basically, she is what Beyonce was about maybe a decade ago. Because a decade ago, I didn't even know who Taylor Swift was. Or actually, no, she was there, but she wasn't the big star that she is today, as was the case for Beyonce back then. Because I remember when Beyonce was on the up and up. I remember when Beyonce was in Destiny's Child. I remember listening to the radio, and that was my first. That was the first time I got to hear Beyonce when she was on the up and up. But no, Taylor Swift, she makes that money, man. All right, let's get right to Patty. I don't want to take up too much time for our good friend Patty Cakes. But now, Patty, you get to be on the Cowboys. So let's do it. Okay, so obviously I'm going to name you Patty. I gotta give congratulations to Patty on winning the Super Bowl with the Packers last time. Absolutely, Blaze. Not a problem. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Okay, so as a kicker, that's where you are. And let's take a look at the Cowboys. Let's see. Woo! Oh my goodness, you look good in white. And you have the light blue pants, you have the stripe. Oh, hey, thank you so much there, Spike Ryan. You got the stripe, you got the shin guards, and of course the shoes could always be changed. And of course you have that iconic star on the helmet. Pretty cool. That being said, though, Patty, what number would you like to have of the available numbers that they have? Let's see, if 8. Oh wow, you can even go with 0 too. Let's see, 16, and it's from 0 to 99. I forgot to mention that. 16, 22, 27, 31. So we're doing the same thing with you as we did with Blaze. And then I think after this I'll be done, at least for the night. 16. All right. You're 16. You're beautiful. I love that song. I don't know why. I first heard it from Ringo Starr, and then I found out, oh no, wait, that's not the original version. And then I heard the original, and it was really good. I liked it. And then left-handed or right-handed? Right. Okay. And then I don't know if you went to college or if you dreamed of going to college. But if you did, we'll send you. We'll give you to your aunt. Well, who knows? Maybe you went to your alma mater. Let's see if it's there, including Air Force. That's pretty cool. I just know that Lonelay was not one of them, even though Lonelay sounds pretty cool. But it is in the Twilight Zone. I love that song. Yes, you did get drafted, Jamar. I did go to college, but not a big college. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can find a college that's like, oh, yeah. Or who knows, maybe it is there. We just, anyway. Oh, back to Jamar. Let's see, where's Jamar? Jamar. Oh, you were drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars by your good friend, Jose Blanco. Jose Blanco drafted you for the Jaguars as he's the GM, and they needed some help at linebacker. See, Berry College, maybe? Wait, Berry White? No. No. Hmm. Clinch Valley? Oh, well, here's a college that's named after, or a, or something that's. I remember there is a Colgate, and it was a toothpaste brand, but I didn't know that it was also a college, though. Or who knows? Maybe the college is older than the toothpaste. I didn't know. Hmm. Dartmouth. Let's see. Ooh, Duquesne sounds pretty cool. But yeah, if you see a college and you're like, hey, I want to go to that college. Yeah, we can go there. We can go there. Fort Valley? Oh my gosh, there's actually a university called Friends University. That's insane. As is Frostburg State. Okay, you have a couple of Georgias. Grand Valley State. Oh yeah, that's Duquesne. It's pronounced Duquesne, but it's spelled. Let me go back. Yeah, it's spelled Duquesne. Duquesne. I mean, it's spelled that way, but it's pronounced Duquesne. I may as well. I'll type it in the chat. So that's how it's pronounced, Duquesne. The letters are too small for me to see. Oh. But if you want Duquesne, I can give you Duquesne. All right. And then birth year. Now, youngest is 2003 and the oldest is 1968. I highly doubt you'll pick that, but hey, I mean, if you want me to go with that, you can. If not, we'll go with what you were when you were in your prime, I guess. I don't know. But I think you've been around for like I think 2 years. Because currently you're a 2-year pro at this, so I mean we can go with that. I mean we can go with your actual birth year, month or day, but if not, we can go with that. It's all good. Although with age denotes wisdom, and I imagine Patty is wise because she's been through it all. But go with that. All right, I will go with that. And then, of course, your hometown and state. If you don't want to disclose it, we'll just leave it at Orlando, Florida, since that's the default. In case, I come across somebody who was like, wait, where are they from? But if I know, I know. But okay. Well, I know one place you're not from. You're not from Seattle, Washington, because you're not a big fan of the Sea Chickens. I know that. Michigan. Ah, you know, wow. I just know that the biggest thing going on in Michigan is in Detroit with, the Tigers making the playoffs for the first time in a while, and then you have the Lions at the height of their popularity, especially given how successful they've been. Uh, we can go with Detroit or some other place like Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor, of course, is the home of the Michigan Wolverines, and they play in they play in this stadium that they call the Big House. Oh yeah, no, but I can type it in. That's what I like about this one. You can type it in, so I can do that for you. But no, I can actually type it. I can type it. So there it is. Escanaba. Escanaba. If I'm even pronouncing it right. Or we can go with Ann Arbor, but I just want to confirm. That's all. It's Potawatomi. It's Potawatomi for flat rock. Oh, I like it. All right, so I'll keep it. I like that. Flat rock. And then I still have the measurements from when I last had you as a kicker. So, where are you? Okay, so I had you at 200 pounds. Again, that's mostly in muscle. And I had you standing at 6 feet 2 inches. I don't know if that's the actual height and weight you want to go with, but that's what I had when I had you last play. Was at 6'2" and 200 pounds even. Oh, I did? Oh, wow. I did not know if I pronounced it right. But okay, cool. That's good. All right, cool. Let's see. Now, skin tone, as mentioned before, it goes from 1 to 7, with 1 being the lightest and 7 being the darkest, but it could be anything in between, though. I mean, you could have skin as white as snow, or you could have skin as dark as night. I was going to say something else, but I'm trying to keep it PG. Or somewhere in between. Four. Interesting. Let's see. Now we just need a face that, one, doesn't have any facial hair, so that, we can still live up to the gimmick of the Mulan treatment. So the default face is face number 4. Let's see. There's face number 7. I don't know about that. 8, 9. There's 12. 12 is another one. Or 14. Or 21. Because again, we're trying to do the Mulan treatment. $21. Oh yeah, yep. Patty definitely looks good. All right. Now in this case, I'm going to reduce your belly size, and and increase your chest size so that, and the reason why is so that we give the illusion that there is a lady behind the pads. And let's see. Arm size, okay, that's pretty good. Although we'll give your arms a bit more definition, i.e. more muscle, because you are strong like that. Just like Asriel wants it. Although I'm not sure how big you want your rear to be, or your thighs, or your calves. Actually, the calves are fine. I'll leave the calves alone, since you are a kicker and you need those. But for these two, and of course, one is small, 10 is big, and or anything in between. Okay, buds. All right. Well, what about thighs? Those are good too. Okay, cool. And, well, I'm not sure if you're familiar with helmet types, but let's see. So you have the Shut Air XP Pro VTD. You have the Shut Vengeance Pro. So I'll go through these slowly just so that if you see something that's like, oh yeah, I want that. Then you have the Vengeance Z10. The Shut F7. The Riddle Revolution. Okay. Then you have its Speed sequel. Or its Speed Flex special from Riddle. Or the 360. Or the Zenith X2E. Oh, chat broke. Damn it. Chat check. Thank you. But no worries, Patty. I'll help you with this one. Zenith Epic. Okay. Then you have its Zenith Shadow. Not bad. Not a bad helmet there. The Vesis Zero 1. Not bad. As well as its sequel. Not bad either. And its sequel Trench version. Not bad as well. Oh. Now this is one of my personal favorites. And you can see why, because this is the Riddle TK. Basically, this is the oldest helmet. So back when, the Cowboys were at the top of the league in the 70s, they had these helmets. So they had these helmets back in the day. Because this was what they wore back in the day, was the Riddle TK. And in fact, they had this on the regular up until probably the 90s. You like that one? All right. Now let's pick a face mask for it. And the face mask is always dependent on the helmet type. But you have the vintage 2-bar. So you have this. Then you have its standard. Pretty cool. You have its long. Okay, cool. And then, then there's one specifically made for the kicker. So if you want that one, you can have it. Then you have a bar bull. I believe this was the helmet that defensive tackles and centers used to use back in the day. Then you have its half cage. Okay. Then you have one for the single. The kicker one. All right, I will give you the kicker. And of course, because it's a Riddle TK, you can't even use a visor, so we'll have to skip to the next part. So do you want any face paint? I know that you use eyeshadow for your character, but of course the eyeshadow would be more closer to the cheeks than on just under the eyes. It's more closer to the cheeks than like the actual under part of your eye. So you have some eye paint. You have one where it's crossed. And then you just let the eye paint run. Okay. Or you can use tape instead. One for the left, one for the right. Or one for... But in blue? Unfortunately, it only comes in the color black. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Either 2 or 3. But no, it only comes in the color black. That's the default color, and that's the only color they give you. But if you don't want any paint, I can understand taking it off. It's all good. Then it depends on how much eye paint you want. You want a little bit like this, or a little more, or a lot more. I just want to make sure I get the right amount of eye paint. A little bit. You got it. Okay. Actually, I have it right here. I got... Oh, here it is. All right. So they have 4 technically. So you can have no mouthpiece, but you can have a mouthpiece. White, black, the team color, which is, blue, and then the secondary color is also white. Okay. So you can have a mouthpiece or none. Either one's fine. Team color? Alright, cool. I like that. Then, of course, you have a neck pad, so you can have none. Or you can have a vintage neck roll, which, of course, was in vogue in the 70s and 80s and probably the late 90s, too. Or late 60s, too. Then you have the vintage single. That's probably another one. Or the cowboy collar. How apropos. Or the butterfly. Oh, vintage. Which one? Vintage neck roll or vintage single? Those are the 2. Single, neck roll. Single. All right. And then this, I don't even mess with the pad height and size, but unless you know, I'm not going to mess with it. And then, of course, you have a loose style, where you can have it long, or you can have it tight, where you show off more of your arms. Those 10-inch pythons, brother. But either one's fine. Tight? Alright, tight. There we go. And then I hardly mess with the sleeve, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Then, of course, we can either put on a back plate. As mentioned before, you can put it on your back. Or instead, put in the front a flak jacket. You can choose not to have any of them at all, but if you pick one, basically you'd have to pick one because you can't pick them both. The backplate and flak jacket, because if you try to pick both, it defaults to none. So you can pick either one or none at all. The backplate, you got it. All right, next one is an arm sleeve. You put a sleeve on your arm, Or you could have turf tape. Now, of course, I understand that the Dallas Cowboys do have turf, so you could use turf tape, but you could also go with an arm sleeve. Either one's fine. But this will determine what you put on your arm. Turf tape. All right, with turf tape, you have 9 options, with none as one of them. But here's what the turf tape looks like. All right, let me turn them over. So you have short arm black, primary, which is the primary color, secondary, which in this case is white. Of course, this changes with whichever team you're on. Then you have long arm tape. Then you have black. Then you have the primary color and the secondary color. But you could also choose not to have any at all. And you could choose for the left and right arm too. So you can mix and match if you like. I'll go through these slowly. The one that covers the elbow on both arms. Oh, well, because I do have elbows right here. I do have elbows. And that in itself has 22 options, so if you want that instead, we can do that. I'm just wondering if you wanted some turf tape for your arms. If not, none at all, which you can pick. You'll go with that? All right. So I guess we'll go with none for turf tape. Now for the elbows, here's what you have. So obviously you have none. So you have an arm wrap. Then you have an elbow brace in the team color. Then you have an arm brace. Okay. Then you have a white elbow pad, a black elbow pad, or an elbow pad in the team's primary color, which in this case is blue. Or you could have a white elbow pad with a colored stripe, or a black elbow pad with a colored stripe, a rubber pad. Then, of course, you have the thin bands. You have white, one in medium, and one in a full sweat. Then you also have the same thing, but in black. Okay. Elbow team. Okay, team color. All right, you got it. Well, that's for the left arm. What about the right arm? Do you want them to match, or do you want to mix and match? Patty cakes. Match. Okay. You got it. And then, do you want something on your wrists? There are 29 options, including none. So let's see. You have wristbands. You have a wristband white, black, team color, secondary color. Oh, then you have the double wristbands a la John Cena. Then in black, color, secondary. Then you have what Blaze was using, and that's a playbook, but it's colored white, black, and the team color. Then you have a wristband in team color. Okay. And what about the right? Do you want to match that too, or mix and match? Okay, let me go back to where I was in case you want to see those. Oh yeah, taped wrists. You could use tape instead. Match. Okay, we will match. You got it. And then, do you want some gloves for your hands? And there's a staggering 95 options, including none. But we'll go through them. But yeah, just let me know if you have anything. So you have tape fingers, white, black, no gloves. All right, no gloves. All right. And also you can have, and just like Blaze, you can have a hand warmer or not. But this is what a hand warmer looks like. And same thing with the towel. So you could choose both. You could choose one or the other or none. For your player. Okay, so you do want the hand warmer. What about the towel? Okay, you want the towel. All right. And then last time we had thigh pads and knee pads. You have regular and you have Nike. You could have both regular or both of them be Nike or a mix and match. So yeah, it's either regular or Nike in this case. Can't talk. Regular. Okay. For both? For both. I imagine. Both. Okay. All right. Second to last as far as equipment. Sock height. So you have standard, low, high, and tucked. I'll go through these slowly. Okay. High. Okay. And then this is one of my favorites, the shoes. See, so currently this model has the Menace Pro. Then you have its sequel. It's threequel. Okay. Or unless there's another shoe brand that you know, and it's like, oh yeah, I want Jordans or Adidas or something like that. You can always tell me. Nike Viper Carbon Elite Touchdown. Nike Vapor Speed 3. The Untouchable 3. Looks pretty good. Or its original. Or the Savage Elite. Nike Force Savage Elite. Its sequel. The Nike Force Savage Pro. Not bad. Its sequel. Savage Pro 2. Then you have the Untouchable Pro. Ooh, pretty cool shoes, though. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have to pick the best shoe that best fits Patty. Okay, let's see. What's a good one? All right, not bad. Pretty good, but the Equinox. Ooh, not bad. Okay. The Lunar Beast. No. Code Elite. Ooh, nice ones. Air Jordans. You have the retros. Ooh. Oh, those look good. That's a potential winner right there. Air Jordan Retro. Jordan Low. But yeah, Patty, if you do see it, if somehow you do see a shoe and it's like, oh yeah, I want that one, let me know. So you have the low. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a low 5. A mid 5. A low 7. Okay, not bad. Mid 7's good. An X low, mid. Ooh. Oh man, player exclusive looks good too. Then we have the high top. Looks good too. It matches the sock actually. Exclusive. Okay, cool. Taped player looks good. Then you have Adidas. I don't know what shoe you had when Patty was in high school or doing athletics or anything like that. But I imagine you had shoes. I just wish that they had something called PF Flyers. I don't know if you remember PF Flyers, but I have heard about them through the Sandlot. That blue one? Wait. Let me go back. I might have missed. Was it the Audi Zero Prime kit? Or was it the exclusive Super? Because you said that blue one. Because this is as blue as you're going to get. I like it, though. I absolutely like it. If this is the one, I will pick it for you. You got it. All right. Now, this one I'll do for you. I know that Patty is quick. Yeah. Although she probably, yeah, there we go. Now obviously she has a lot of awareness and backcourt vision. You know, based on her prior experience. And she could probably break a sack and a tackle just because she's strong enough to do it. Patty's very durable. Although the jukes may not be there like they once were, but that's okay. Now this is the most important. Kicking accuracy and power. These are your biggest determinations of where you are as a kicker. Let me see where you are right now. 83. Okay, that's cool. Play action. Okay, cool. Now, even though you might not have the acceleration and agility, you still probably have that top speed that you did. That's usually the last thing to go. But you still have it. You still got it. And you still have a spin move. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Okay, stiff arms, all right. I'm fast when I need to be. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. And of course, Patty is very tough, but is not known to, run over people when she has the ball. But that's not what kickers do. Let's see. Now we can. Let's see. Let's see. Let's add some power and accuracy to your kicks. Okay, might have to add some more. Let's see. Did we get it right? We got it right. We gotcha. All right, last one. Well, normally I'd ask what your player style is, but if I'm going based on the fact that you have the throwback helmet, back in the day, most quarterbacks, especially in the 70s and 80s, and it really wasn't until like the late 80s, early 90s that they had somebody that can be balanced. Or a dual threat quarterback, and that was I forgot his name. I believe that was he played for the Philadelphia Eagles. I just forgot his name. But I remember he played for the Eagles, and he was the first of his kind. Of course, nowadays most quarterbacks are balanced, but back then most of them played pocket style. Balanced? All right. I guess we'll go with balanced. Oh, here he is. Randall Cunningham. Yeah, he was the first of his kind to be a balanced quarterback, but back then they were mostly pocket passers, but all right. All right. So this I'll leave alone, and then you would cover against big hitters, or you would brace against big hitters. And then Patty, if you were to ever, I may as well ask this. If you were to ever play at linebacker, like if they ever needed you at defense and they needed you to play as a linebacker, there's two kinds of ways you can play. I mean, you can be a cover LB, which is you're trying to protect against the pass, as in you try to intercept passes or break up passes, or to cover the field, as that's what they say. Or do you go with, are you one of those people that try to, quote unquote, kill the guy with the ball? As in, you try to get to the quarterback, or you stop the run. Or you can be balanced. We'll see what you say. Balanced. All right. And then let's see. Well, because and I'm only going to do this just because I know Azrael knows how much you can hit. You're a big hitter, and you can strip the ball, as in you take the ball away if somehow a defensive player has it. And I imagine that you use enough finesse and power in equal measure, and you're very disciplined because you've been on this earth a long time. Can't talk. But yeah. Okay. And with that, that's a pretty healthy total there. All right. Well, congratulations, Patty. Your character has been made. So I'm very happy to announce that. Aw, thank you so much. But I figured I may as well do it while you were here and while we were still on. Alright, one last thing and then we'll stop. Let's go to the Cowboys here. Yep, definitely a major upgrade as far as being kicker. And then for punter, okay, slightly better, but really good. And then, okay, well, Aubrey's going to remain as a kickoff specialist. But aside from that, oh, actually, let me put, there we go. All right. Congratulations, Patty. And welcome to the team. Well, that's going to do it for our show. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Fire Pro. And of course I posted the card in the Discord. So if you haven't seen it, you can go watch it, or you can read it, I should say. Excuse me. Yep, indeed. Welcome aboard, Patty. And I'm happy that you guys enjoyed it. I really do. I try to be as entertaining as I can. But I'm happy that you guys enjoy it. I really do. Because without you, there's no me. There's just no doubt about that. And as always, this is the Blue Toad to Jew 22. Yeah, we're gonna have Fire Pro tomorrow, and really that was just so I could set up. Actually, I may as well tell you this. So starting next weekend will be the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Yes, we have a King and Queen of the Ring. And I'll share the tournaments or the tournament brackets in Discord shortly after we go off the air. It'll be next weekend, not next. It'll be next weekend. That would be the weekend of the 12th and the 13th of October. Of course, AJ is going to look to become the first ever two-time King of the Ring winner, and back-to-back. Oh, like, IRL, the only person that's ever been the King of the Ring twice is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And for Queen of the Ring, there are 50 women vying to become Queen of the Ring. And of course, Patty Chase is one of them. Patty Chase is one of them, but I'm happy to say that Brandon's kayfabe sister is one of them. Yes, I signed Brenda to a deal. Of course, you still have the usual suspects with, say, Diamond Sky and Violet. Yeah, Diamond Sky's in it. Yeah, Diamond Sky is seeded 7. And the seedings are based on from the number 1 contender for the world title all the way down. And Diamond Sky is the 7 seed. Although Patty will have something to say about it. In fact, Patty, even though Patty is a former world champion, she will have a tough road to hoe, but hey, if anybody could do it, it's got to be Patty. But then we go to the other side. There are 45 men for King of the Ring. And believe it or not, the number 1 seed is unsurprisingly not just because he's a former King of the Ring, but also because he was the top contender. The number 1 seed, AJ Cool Kid, looking to become the first two-time and back-to-back King of the Ring. He's the number 1 seed, and he has the first round bye, so he gets a first round bye. Yes, you're the number 1 seed, AJ. You're the number 1 seed, and then for Spike Ryan, Spike is ranked 37th. And oh, absolutely, Patty is going to get that work in. And speaking of your man, Azrael Black, well, actually you have 2 men. You have Azrael Black at 34. And then, all right, where is he? Where is he? And you have Kaiser Hart at number 30. And let me see if there's anybody in the chat that I missed. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention where Violet was. How stupid of me. I forgot to mention that Violet... Yeah? Wait, where's Violet? Violet. Violet-chan? I won't let you become the king of the ring. I think the fact that you sided with the Judgment Day kind of put you on quote-unquote AJ Cool Kid's shit list. Yeah, that would be an awesome match if they did fight. Okay, where's Violet? Oh, believe it or not, Violet is also is actually ranked higher than her mother. Violet is number 6, and Diamond Sky's number 7. But they both have a first round bye, so they get to relax for a little bit. But no, you're the 6th seed out of 50 women. And again, this was based on from the top contender to the world title all the way down to the bottom. But you were 6th out of all of them. But who knows? Maybe your mother's 7th seed is the lucky number. You never know. Or who knows? Maybe it could be Carmelita Fox or like other top contenders I can think of. You have you have your Empress Alicia and Grand Empress Jennifer making their debuts. But of course you have your Gen Wolverines and your Speranza Dances and Crushing Kelly. And not to mention Patty Chase. Those are the top favorites that I can think of right off the top of my head. You would need a shot at the IC title. Oh, and well, Mitty's actually the champ. And in fact, the purpose of this was whoever ultimately wins King, or in this case Queen, of the ring, gets to fight whoever the champion is. But Mitty is the champ. But I will just say that if she wasn't, yeah, she'd be in the tournament. But if at any time whoever beats Maddie for the championship and that person was in the tournament and they're still haven't been eliminated, then yeah, the Mitty will take that person's place. But as it stands, Mitty is the champ. And that's why she's not in it. And an 8-time world champion, too. Oh, what title shot would you get? Well, of course, the world title. Oh, no. I mean, sure, you could challenge for any other title if you wanted to, but the default prize was always the world championship because, of course, you could also go for the tag team titles if you wanted to, but no, it's the world title. It was always the world title. 8 times. That's the record. Yeah. And on the side of the dudes, of course, you have the defending champion, or King of the Ring, AJ Cool Kid. You have Dragonheart. You have Wally. Blade Charge. Joker. Diamond Light. Atticus and Azrael Black. And then, of course, you have first-timers like Shawn Sanders and Jesse Jackhammer and Spike Ryan. Oh, and not to mention, Tomura Tagaya is also in it. As well as a man that most people in TNA believe in. And they believe in this guy. They believe in Joe Hendry. Yes, he's also in the tournament too. But so are the stalwarts, like your Super Marios and Luigis there. Is the Universal title. And currently the person that holds it is Damian Richards. He's the current champion. So I'll share with you guys the tournament bracket so you can just see for yourself who you have to fight. And who you would have to face off. And in fact, the first couple of shows are going to center around. I can't even talk. They will center around the tournament, and we will do this until we get to the final 8. Once we get to our Elite 8, then we will have a tournament show, both the King and Queen of the Ring. Now, for Joe Hendry, excuse me, he's ranked 27th, excuse me. His first opponent is Tamura Tagaya. And then, let's see. And there's a good chance you might have to fight him in the finals if you were to ever lay your hands on him. So the odds of you getting your hands on him is very, very small. I think AJ can agree that he would much rather have Tamura win if he had to choose. You got one job, get it done. Well, anyway, now that we got the announcements out of the way. So yeah, most of the shows, well, except for a select few, are going to focus on the tournaments because that's what we're going to do. And we will do this until we get to, like I said, until we get to our Elite 8. So we'll try to get most of those done. But until then, is that right, TJ? Well, hey, we'll see what happens, AJ. But your first match doesn't start until the second round, and then you get the winner of Joshua James and Arkham 500. I snapped Finn's arm in half. Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, that's right. I believe that was back in 2K23, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I'm going to stop, because as much as I'd like to keep going, I got to stop. So until then, I'll see you tomorrow for Fire Pro. And as always, the card is always scheduled to change or subject to change before and during the show. So with that, thank you so much. And ultimately, for whichever GM wins, may the best GM and the best team win. And then AJ's like, Spike, you made a mistake siding with them. Yes, I would like to have a mistake, medium rare, and with some A1 sauce. No, I think I am just joking about that last part, though. But anyway, have a good one, everybody. Stay safe. God bless. And good night, everybody. All right. All right.